So what is the biggest lie in Fragcomm? Well, today I've got a lie for you. At least I think it's a lie, because I don't believe this particular rumor that's spreading about a specific fragrance and how it's supposed to change color over time and that it has not been reformulated. If you want to find out about this fragrance, which I've already discussed in previous videos, but I'm still hearing people out there saying that if you buy it today, it's going to become really, really dark. Anyway, find out about the biggest lie coming right up. Yes, I'm talking about Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. I still hear out there that when you buy the current formulation of Love Don't Be Shy, what you get is a salmon colored juice. It's eventually going to turn into this colored juice. This is absolute bull. So what am I going to do today? I have a refill here that I've picked up, brand spanking new. I have a little bottle here, and we're going to run a test. I'm going to let you know what this test is, but before I do, if this is your first time tuning into the channel and you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please do click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So I actually looked up Check Cosmetics for this particular fragrance. I don't know if that'll zoom in, but the numbers are back there. I didn't write down the numbers though. This particular bottle was packaged late 2020. So this is a fairly recent bottle. I recently purchased it, and this is the most recent packaging of this particular fragrance. So it should be fairly fresh. And I've mentioned over and over in videos how this particular fragrance, Love Don't Be Shy, has been reformulated. This is what color it used to be. This is how much I have left from a bottle that I was gifted a large refill of Love Don't Be Shy back in 2013. So I never really used this. I mean, I used a bunch of it, but this is how much juice that's left in here. And so I had, filed it away and stored it away. And even though my bottle was finished of the current formula or the old formula, not the current formula, I've bought newer formula, and I've mentioned many times in videos that the fragrance has really been reformulated, and there's people out there, Kilian fanboys and perhaps fangirls as well, saying the juice that's currently in the bottles or refills now is eventually going to turn into this. It's not. Absolutely not. Let's go ahead and open this up. I don't understand why these people keep saying that the juice is going to turn into this when it absolutely will not turn into this. The salmon colored juice will not turn into this. Because when I was originally buying Love Don't Be Shy, this is the color your juice would come in. Now it's absolutely completely different. So how can it turn from pale salmon colored orange to this reddish blood orange colored juice? No. They're saying things like, you put it under the sun, you put it in sunlight, and it's going to turn into this color. Why the do I have to wait for a juice to turn? It's supposed to be ready for me when I buy it. Okay, Le Labo does this thing where when you buy the fragrance, they put it in the bottle and it has to macerate. But this particular box was packaged in the fall, in the latter part of 2020. So this has been here for almost a year. It should be ready to use, right? Let's go ahead and see. And I'm sorry, if you're a fanboy or fangirl for Kilian and you think you believe this particular ideology that your juice currently is going to turn into this, maybe you should actually run this test yourself. So the bottles used to come like this before, but this particular bottle here is a bottle that they use in the stores at like places, the retailers that sell Kilian. So they used to take the juice out of here and put it into their bottles. Now they come in like this, and you can turn it over and put it in your bottle. But what I'm going to do, I've got a pipette here. I'm just going to basically take the juice out of my little bottle here, and we will see if it's dark or if it's salmon colored. Let's go see. As you can see, the juice is coming out. It's no way the same color as that deep, dark, rich red color juice that it used to be. This change happened in around late summer, early fall of 2019. After that article came out, the article about Rihanna, how it's her favorite juice. I mean, her favorite fragrance. And so they ran out, and then I think they had to create a bunch of juice and get the fragrance reformulated, all that good stuff. That's the color difference right there. The color difference is so different. And also, what's in this bottle compared to this, it's really night and day. So what I'm planning on doing here is actually leaving this out, and let's see if it becomes this particular juice. Because it won't turn into this. The juice will not get darker. So now that I have my juice in here, and this is my original bottle, and there's juice in here as well, as you can see, the color is so different compared to this. So different. We'll see. I'm going to leave this juice out. Let's see how dark it gets. Will it get as dark as this? Will it even go darker? You can see the color differences are so distinct. Hope that shows the color difference. One's extremely red, the other is totally pale, salmon colored, peach colored, that kind of thing. And this juice has been in here for at least a year, and it's still the same color. It hasn't turned. I mean, the studio that I'm in doesn't have a lot of light, but when I'm here, the shades are down. There's light in here, obviously, but it's closed. So maybe it's not turning because it's not under the sun, but do we really need to put our bottles under the sun? Shouldn't the juice arrive finished, ready for us to get and use? Or are we doing some kind of a project, experiment? We have to get our juice to turn color. Turn to this. That's a bunch of bullshit, I think. I don't buy this at all. When I was so used to buying the fragrance over and over again in refill format and also along with the bottle, and it came like this, I should not have to wait now for this juice to turn. No. Anyway, I will report back once a week. I'm going to just leave this juice out as is. I'll let it sit out, or whenever the lights are on, the lights are on, and then when the lights are off, the lights are off. So we'll see how long it takes for it to turn this color. And also, I'll report back maybe every week. I'll just do like a little segment on this particular juice to see how it's changing in color. I'll snap a photo of it, and we should just experiment to see. Either I'm going to be the liar, or those people that are saying this is going to turn are going to be the liar. I personally don't think it's going to turn to this color. Unless I go outside and leave it under the sun for days. Perhaps then it might, but why would I have to do that with my juice or my fragrance, I don't think we should have to. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you find that Love Don't Be Shy has been reformulated? I mean, it's just really weird. People are saying it's not reformulated, and it is. When you're so familiar with a fragrance, so familiar with it. This I hear all the time. And then all of a sudden things change. It's noticeable. Our noses don't lie. So people should not lie either. If people are trying to lie to us and tell us, your nose is lying to you, you don't know what you're talking about, this has not been reformulated, then I think you should think twice about listening to those people. Because if they're lying about the juice not being reformulated, God knows what else they're lying about, right? This has been reformulated. I mean, it was even, for a while there, earlier this year, there was this email going around with, apparently Kilian was even sharing his thoughts on how this juice has been reformulated. I think a lot of the fragrances by Kilian are either getting reformulated, or personally they're kind of on the weak side to me. And again, I'll say this again, it doesn't all have to be beast mode. There are some great smelling fragrances by Kilian, but for me, this house does not create beast mode whatsoever. Everything has weak performance. They smell great, but they do not act beast mode. At least to me they don't. Maybe to you they do. Maybe you don't wear a lot of fragrance. Maybe you're used to, you know, smelling the world rather than perfume. So when you put it on, your nose might be like overwhelmed with its strength. But for me, by Kilian fragrances are weak. They're not like ultra weak, but they are not necessarily beast mode to me. And now that Estee Lauder is controlling the brand, they're basically going to, you know, do anything they can to cut corners to make, you know, reformulate things and to make things less expensive. Because throughout the years, you used to get a lot more when you bought the refills. It used to come with a little funnel. It used to come with a little pipette, a little baby pipette. All of it, bigger packaging, all that good stuff. And they've cheapened it all up now, and you don't get much with it because they're cutting down what you get, and they are keeping the profits and raising up the prices of things as well. So that's just the way things are. Anyway, I don't want to complain about this brand too much more. If anybody comes to you and says it's not reformulated, think twice. The juice should arrive this dark, not like this. Definitely not. And for some reason, when I have it in here, it looks a lot darker than when I have it in here. For some reason, it seems a little more concentrated because it is a little smaller little bottle. But when you put these side by side, you can see how the difference of the colors are. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today. Let me know what your experience is with Love Don't Be Shy from by Kilian. Did this happen to you? I mean, I've heard it from so many people, and then the Kilian fanboys come to me and say, it's not reformulated. You have to wait for your juice to turn color. And I'm like, oh boy, you are just giving me a pile of shit. That's all you're doing. And I'm not going to buy it. Nope, absolutely not. And yeah, so tell me your experience with Love Don't Be Shy. If you've been a fan of Love Don't Be Shy for years, like I have been, I discovered it back in 2012, 2013. And as I said, the juice came like this, not like this. And ever since Rihanna article exploded in 2019, the fragrance was just flying off the shelves. And then they did something and reformulated it and put it in this bottle because it used to be in the black bottle before. Okay, I've said enough. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please put comments down below and I'll answer as best as I can. Otherwise, please like this video, please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.